Hey, so today I'm here to do a first impressions video for you on some new shit that I got, and it's not, okay, some of it's kind of new, like it just came out, and then some of it's just like random shit that I found that I wanted to try, and actually I feel like it turned out pretty good today. There's been times where I do these types of videos and they just turn out bad, and it's just like a bunch of fails, but no, I feel like that really didn't happen. So if you want to see how I got this look and see the new shit I try, then just keep watching. The lighting seems weird already. Am I too dark or too light? Can't tell what's happening. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this, and I seen this. It's a JCat Perfect Brow Pencil. The reason I got this is because it's in the shade charcoal instead of brown or black. So I thought this would be good to use like as a fader, like put this at more of the front of the brows and then put black at the tail end, and then it would like fade some more. But swatching it on my hand, it's pretty dark. But it is charcoal-y colored, and the tip isn't that fine, but it's not that big either. So I feel like I might be able to work with this. I wonder if I could do hair-like strokes. Kind of. Usually when I do hair-like strokes, I like to use my Anastasia dipbrow pomade because it makes them finer. So we're just gonna completely paint the brows today. That's an interesting color. I actually don't hate the way that this is coloring, which is a surprise because I feel like all the time I hate pencils and they're usually not small enough. It's okay that they look like shit right now because I'm gonna fix that in a minute. But first I'm gonna use this Anastasia dipbrow pomade in the shade Granite and use that on the tail ends. Okay, that's actually not that much of a color difference. Really? So the charcoal is very dark on its own. I could probably just use it on my whole eyebrow. My eyebrows look so bad right now. Luckily, I've got a new concealer to try to carve out my eyebrows with. Also, I'm going to use this to fade them. This is becoming so messy, I don't know why. This is the Anastasia concealer in the shade 1.0. I got this because it was on sale. And, I feel like I thought that this would be good to carve out your brows because it's Anastasia, and like obviously I'd be using this one to do my brows, so you'd think this one would be good to carve out the brows. But also it's really weird because they look like the same type of packaging, but this one is pure glass and this one is just like plastic. So that's odd. Oh, that's very wet. Oh, it's greasy. Well, that has got some coverage. Holy shit. I think I used too much. Well, a little goes a very long way. This is the most like liquidous concealer ever. It almost feels like a liquid concealer in a pot. Okay, I'm gonna try to take it above the eyebrows, but I hate carving out above my eyebrows. It's very weird, but they look horrible shaped today, so. The brush I'm using for this is my favorite brush of all time to go around my eyebrows, but it's very hard to use whenever the hairs are sticking out all crazy around it. I don't know if you can see, but I recently made an e.l.f. purchase online and got some more of these brushes. They're only $1. And when I first got this one, it was from Walmart, but now they don't have it anywhere in Walmart at all. So I had to order it online, but when I did that, I got the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette. Oh my god. Cannot wait to try it. Okay, I really wanted to try to use this to fade the front of my eyebrows, but I'm a little scared. This is so wet. Oh god. And it's very full coverage. I mean, that don't look bad. It's not bad at all. Just barely gotta pick up any product. Okay, this might be my new favorite to do carving and fading with my eyebrows because they look bomb. The only thing is that I don't think this even dries. Well, maybe it's dried down there. It's just so liquidy. Kind of slips and slides around. But it is like such a good coverage. And like it created a very fancy fade on the front of my eyebrows. So, kind of liking it. The brow pencil was okay, but I don't really know if I'm going to use it again. But it wasn't as bad as some. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I got this little sample of the new Makeup Forever Aqua Color Paint XL. Is that what it's called? This one's in the shade M56. What an interesting shade. This is like brown. I don't know if I should put a base down first or just use this on its own. feel like I should just, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. Placing it on there. Should I blend it with a brush? I hate using cream stuff for the eyes. I'll never know how to do it. Honestly, that didn't blend out that bad. Could have been way worse. How would it work with a brush? I want to know. Put a little on my hand and let's just do this. Hey, that ain't bad. I really feel like it's necessary to set the concealer under my eyebrow because goddamn. I feel like it looks more blended in person than it does on camera, but it looks pretty fucking good, bub. I'm gonna go ahead and set this concealer real quick and use my finger again. Well, this side don't want to blend out as easily. Oh god. I guess normally what you would use this for is a base and then put eyeshadow on top of it. But then I just feel like why? Why even bother? If you're gonna have to put eyeshadow on it anyway, then why are you even using the base? A confused child, and this side doesn't want to blend anymore. I put too much on my hand. I'm gonna use my Tartist Pro palette and just fuck around real quick and try to save this situation. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've kind of fixed it. Just try to make it like blend a little bit more, but it's being difficult. Anyway, for eyeliner, I got a little free sample thing of this Eyeko London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. This, I don't know, it had really good reviews. Apparently people love this tip even though it looks fat to me, but maybe it's really easy to use. Why won't you focus? Yeah, but I wanted to just mention real quick, I found a new eyeliner that's pretty awesome. I think I've only used it once though, but okay. You know, I love the Milani matte eyeliner because it's matte, but the freaking tip on it is just annoying because it's so big it's hard to make like fine wings. And so then I've tried several other matte liquid eyeliners and then they transfer into my crease. Why? I don't know. So then Sephora came out with new liquid eyeliners. I already have the other one that they used to have. Well, I'm assuming they still have this one, but it said it was a matte liquid eyeliner and I got it and yeah, it was matte. It looked great. The freaking applicator was great, but then it transferred so bad into my crease. So then they came out with the waterproof kind and then they said that this one was black and it was matte black. So I was like, need. So I got it and I love it. Let me just tell you right now, I think it was like $12. It's like new. It has a beautiful tip on it and it dries matte and I'm digging it a lot. I think that the other Sephora one and the Milani one might be like a little bit blacker than this one. Maybe, unless, you know, this one just needed shook it better or something. Because I mean, on my hand it looks very black. But yeah, it's beautiful and it dries matte. So if you want a matte eyeliner, go get this one right now. But since I have to do something, you know, first impression wise, I've already tried that one. I'm going to try this one today. See if I like it. This tip is going to scare me. Oh, it feels like a Sharpie tip. Honestly, this doesn't look bad on my eyes. My wing is not perfected yet. It needs cleaned up with concealer, but look at the difference in swatches here. Those all, okay, basically that line is the Sephora one and that line is this Eyeko one. God, I don't even think you can tell, but this one looks definitely super shiny for one, but it looks like almost see-through-y. And it really does look like a marker you would use on paper, but on my eye, it actually looks kind of matte, I feel like. Maybe a little bit of shine, but like very black. I kind of like it so far. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of noises happening in the background, so just ignore that. But I am digging this. Okay, this was so easy to use. I don't love that it's not matte, whatever, but bruh, I created good wings with this thing. Like, seriously? Now I understand why people like it so much. And I use this to carve out the bottom of my wings, which I do every day because I'm not good at wings. But that was amazing to carve out wings because it is seriously super full coverage. Like, I'm thinking about trying it on, like, I don't really have any acne going on right now, but what if I used it under my eyes? But I'm afraid it'll be like thick, but it's very, very creamy. Maybe I should. I'll try it on my dark circles too because seriously though. Okay, super excited because I caved in and I got the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I've heard so many good things. If I don't like this, I'm gonna be shitty because I'm about to run out of my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara, which I love so dearly. And so I need this to like replace it. I only got this because I went ahead and bought another one of these powders. So now I have 2 shades because I needed a darker shade of a powder, so I went ahead and got this one because I actually really like this one a lot. Actually, it doesn't have that many good reviews on Ulta, I don't think, but I like it. So then when I got that, I could get something half off, so I was like, duh, this, I need to try it. I need to know. People are saying it's super wet, which I don't really like that, but let's see what it do. This would have been better to test if I didn't put a wing on so I could really just see my actual lashes, but it's fine. Okay, this is like 1 coat. That eye is more like 1 coat. This eye has like 2 coats, which they really look the same, but they look very pretty. Like, they're not clumpy at all, but they're very defined. I feel like they got lengthened, but I want to put on another coat when this dries. A lot of the times I don't care too much about mascara because I use a lot of false lashes, but recently I've been not putting on false lashes. Basically, I'm just annoyed with buying them, but I've just been using mascara, so I kind of love this mascara right now. It's very gorgeous. It's good. I'm not surprised because my 2 favorite mascaras are L'Oreal Telescopic and L'Oreal Voluminous, so I expected this to be amazing, and it looks like it is. I really like it. I don't even know if you can fucking tell. Like, I'm sorry. The wings are probably blocking it out for you to be able to even see. Okay, I'm gonna try to use a little bit of this NYX Vivid Bright eyeliner because I've gotten 3 shades now and I love them so much. So I haven't tried this yellow one yet, so that's all we're gonna try to use. I don't really know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe I'll just try to put little lines up in here. Yeah, I just want to try this color because I have it and it's probably amazing. Okay, I feel like a butterfly. I don't even know. Okay, so this is what had happened, okay? I kept building and building and building, and now I look like I'm in a tribe, like it was a perfect little neutral eye look, and then it turned into this, so I don't really know. All I know is that if you layer a bunch of that on top of itself, it gets crusty-ish, which it kind of looks like that, but it doesn't look bad. If you've used the NYX white liquid liner, it's bad. This, but I know that I have the blue and the red one, and they don't do that, and I love them dearly with a passion. So, okay, I've kind of changed my clothes because my camera was overheating, so I was like, I'm gonna give it some time to chill, but I'm ready to do my face now. And I'm gonna be trying out the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This isn't like new, but I feel like I'll hear a lot of people talk about this and say that they like it, and then I'll go look at reviews, and the reviews are not that great. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try it. My friend asked her if she used it before because I thought she did, and she said, yeah, that she liked it. So I want it to be like my Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer, but who knows? Okay. Yeah, people say it smells weird. I remember someone saying that. It's very smoothing. It smells like tea tree oil. Ugh, I hate the smell of tea tree oil, but this isn't very strong, so it doesn't smell that bad. But yeah, that's exactly what it smells like to me. It feels very smooth. I used to have the e.l.f. Mineral Infused, I think it was, whenever it had a different packaging than it does now. But I loved that one, and that was my go-to before the Ulta one. And so I don't think I'll have a bad experience with this. I hope not, at least. But I know that with a lot of drugstore primers, I'll try them, and they will clog my pores and just give me little bumps like right here or like right here. But since I love that other e.l.f. one and it didn't do that, I'm hoping this one doesn't do that. Whenever I think of a poreless face primer, I think of something very silicone-y. This doesn't really feel silicone-y? I don't know. Maybe it does. It feels super soft though. I hope that I like it. For foundation, I don't have a new one to use, so I'm going to use my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation. And it's very thin, but I love it. I do know that Sephora just came out with a new stick foundation. I think it only had 2 reviews when I seen it, but wait, was that 2 or like 12? I don't remember. But whatever I seen, they were loving it. And I kind of want to try it, but it's $20. That's not that bad, but I don't know about it. I don't know that I really love stick foundations. I've tried several. I've always thought about trying the Make Up Forever one, but that's expensive. So I don't know. That one had really good reviews. I kind of want to try it. But I like very thin foundations, and stick doesn't sound like it'd be thin. I don't know. Right now I'm using a drugstore foundation that's almost $20, yet I'm still complaining about the Sephora one being $20. So I don't really know how that makes any sense. I know this one's quite expensive, which is stupid, but I like it, but it's just like, why is it that much? I'm gonna set my forehead with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow powder. I'm in this weird state between these two colors. Like, one is like white as a ghost and the other one is not that tan, but I'm not very dark right now. So I'm just gonna mix the two. Okay, so I said I would try this under my eyes. So let's give it a go. I don't normally do this. Normally I would use a color correcting color at least, but this one had some good ass coverage. Okay, does it look like it covered? I think it does. It looks like it did something. I doubt I'll ever think to do that again unless later on I realize it looks amazing, but it's okay. I would still rather just use like this hard candy color correcting one. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Fair. Finally using the new tube after 10 years. I've been trying to sell like a ton of makeup, which I kind of just talked about in the video I uploaded today. It's Friday and I uploaded the highlighter video. But if anyone is interested in buying some makeup from me, let me know, because I've got a list of things that I'm trying to get rid of. I just feel like it's so unnecessary for me to have things that I never use. Like, why not just make money off of them and buy other things to try, or things that I might actually use every day? Because there's some things I haven't used in so long. Like, I will forget that I even have them, so I think that kind of means that I don't really need them. I'll set it under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 05. You know that video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but someone was telling me about it and I actually seen it, and this girl did a video trying to do her full face with only the makeup that was left over on her brushes. Which, she acted like, yeah, it would have worked, and then when she tried it, it didn't really work. But like, I feel like mine would have worked, except I just washed my brushes. Because I knew I'd never get around to doing that video, but like, I had so much shit in my brushes and I really feel like it could have worked. It was funny though, when I started washing my brushes, I made Isaiah come in there. And I was like, come in here and help me. He's like, what? I don't want to do this. This is really gay. And I was like, too bad. We're going to get this done faster and you're going to help me wash all my brushes. Why does my face still feel sticky, kind of? Only like right here. Okay, for contouring, I got a new contour shade, and this is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, for like a long time, the Sephora brand has had like blushes, and I think powders and like contours, and they've had like a lot of them on sale, and there was one specific one that I wanted, but when I went to look for that one, I found another one that was like more interesting to me, just because this doesn't look like your average everyday contour color. If I could open it, I would show you. Literally on the website, it looked like purple. It's called Tranquil. It's very cool tone. I was actually gonna put on self tanner today, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna use this contour with kind of paler skin, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Because I don't have anything that looks like this. So, oh damn, that is very grayish. That's not bad. It's so weird because in the pan it literally looks purple gray. But on my face, it kind of just looks like a shadow. My brush feels weird. I need a new one. I shouldn't have washed it. I mean, do I look too cool toned? I feel like this is a badass color. Okay, now I don't have a problem with contouring with very warm shades, but this is probably the most cool toned shadowy looking shade. Well, it's definitely the most cool toned one I have or have ever seen. And it actually looks awesome. What? I think someone needs to tell the Taylor to try this, because I think she would like it if she hasn't already. I'm just gonna use my Tarte blush in Sensual, and we're gonna see if it looks super warm toned compared to that color. Well, that definitely brought some warmth back into the face. Can you see how much pan I'm hitting on this right now? God damn. When I have to spend $30 I think it is, or close to that, to get another one. I'm not gonna be a happy camper. I feel like my dark circles might be showing through a little bit, but when aren't they? I almost feel like it's impossible to cover them unless you want to make it real thick under there, and I don't like that. Okay, as you know, for highlighter, I like to use a base and then put highlighter on top of it so that it will stay longer. So I got this little sample thing with my little reward point things on Sephora. Basically, I was saving them up to get something that I thought would be awesome, and like nothing awesome ever came. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna spend them all right now. So I got this Tarte Pro Glow liquid highlighter in the shade Stunner. I'm just gonna try this as a base, and it's a little bit darker than the one that I normally use. Right there, yeah, that looks pretty. I'm gonna try it. And the reviews on this wasn't that good. Just gonna put that out there. I think people were saying it was glittery. And it does kind of look like glitter. I don't know, I like glitter, so I don't really care. Yeah, that looks very different from the Maybelline one that I always use. Because this one does look like straight glitter. It's definitely catching the light, you can see it. It kind of looks, on camera it looks wet. In person, it looks like a very light gold glitter. I thought I lost my Aurora palette for a second. I was about to be really scared, okay? This is my actual child. And I would have had to like call the police or something. That'd have been dumb. Okay, I'm gonna use the white one, Luna. I'm gonna bake under my contour a little bit so that it looks sharp. I'm gonna let that sit. It looks very yellow, I already know, but my face looks weird. Jesus. Yeah, it definitely, my highlight will look way more metallic if I put it over top of the Maybelline one instead of this Tarte one. Also, the tip of my nose looks muddy for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah, this contour is so freaking cool. Really seeing it now. But if you're ultra pale though, you might like it. Also, you might like it if you use bronzer and then put this on, but when I do that, it looks muddy. So I didn't want to do that. I feel like it's kind of weird because these two don't blend together. Normally they would, because this would be more warm, so it'd kind of blend in with that one, but they're very separate situations happening right now. I'm just going to take a little bit of the same shade that I put on the top of my eye and put it down here. It's more warmer like this because it doesn't have that other brown underneath of it. For my inner corner, I'm going to take this J-Cat Baked Shadow and use this middle one. It's in the shade Dolce de Leche. I wanted to try this Lash Paradise on my lower lashes and see what I think about it. But usually I only like Essence Lash Princess. Yeah, I do not like this brusher down here. It's like very large and it's like really wet. Very large and wet. I mean, it don't look bad, but I don't think I'm gonna put anything in my waterline. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll come back and do my lips. I feel so, my hair is weird, what? Okay, for lips, I'm gonna use this Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 22. It's very peachy. I hope this doesn't look too weird. So yeah, I think that's all for this video. I feel like I liked almost everything I tried, didn't I? Like, I mean, the cream that I put down, I'm not really a fan of that because I don't like doing that anyway. And then this yellow. I like this yellow, but it's like, it's a little crackly, but it's okay. So yeah, I feel like it turned out okay. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be coming to you soon with more videos. Specifically more first impressions, I'm sure, because I just ordered a bunch more makeup. I have a problem. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.